What's good? We back with the boxing clinic on the boxing grind once again. Talking about Jarrell Big Baby Miller. You know, the guy that runs that trap, but don't run it up with the real heavyweights. You know, he said, "Oh, I beat Deontay Wilder. He a bum. Oh, Anthony Joshua, he a bum. Dylan White, he a bum." I mean, at the end of the day, man, when he gonna step up in competition? Because he talking cash shit like he already up there with the top elite heavyweights. Now, disclaimer, you know, elite heavyweights are not elite fighters in the grand scheme of the boxing. You know, I probably can get to 20 boxers, you know, from another weight class, probably more to be honest, before I can, you know, get to a heavyweight. You know, I'm not really impressed with any heavyweight out there. You know, no heavyweight, you know, got me flabbergasted. You know, all of them is very flawed, but now we got guys that can actually walk and chew bubblegum. We got guys that actually got some physical advantages, height, can punch, and, you know, have some skills. You know, Jarrell Big Baby Miller, you know, he has some talent, but his best talent is trash talking, honestly. You know, he really ain't beat nobody. Let's keep it real. You know, he beat Jarrell Washington. You know, it was an okay win. You know, people remember Jarrell Washington for giving Deontay Wilder fits, but Wilder got him up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Jarrell Miller, you know, he didn't knock out Jarrell Washington. You know, the referee did stop it. It was just getting lopsided, and you know, it was what it was. But you know, he talks all this shit, but you know, we need to see him step up in competition. You know, understand that Dylan White was shortchanging people. According to Dominic Brazil, Eddie Hearns really wasn't trying to run up a check to put him in there with nobody for real. It was just all talk, you know. They trying to gun for Deontay Wilder fight to protect Anthony Joshua. I've been saying that from the beginning, and that's facts. You know, they really don't want Anthony Joshua to run up on Deontay Wilder. They really didn't want Anthony Joshua to run it up with Luis Ortiz. You know, they really don't trust Anthony Joshua to fight any of those guys, because they fear that once Anthony Joshua goes down, you know, Eddie Hearns shift of power, the power shifts to somebody else. He don't have no power. And then it let guys like Frank Warren catch up and gain a lot of ground on him. So it's not really about Anthony Joshua in particular. It's about Eddie Hearns and him losing the power factor in his promotional matchroom thing. You know, if Anthony Joshua goes down and get embarrassed, that's the company right there. So he's really not gonna put Anthony Joshua in there, because that's his crown gem right there. Not until at least he gets more people under his belt. You know, Anthony Joshua is the reason why he's able to acquire Danny Jacobs. You know, because without Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearns really don't have any bargaining tools, especially with Kell Brook going down, losing Carl Frampton. He don't have nothing really. Now you get Danny Jacobs, he get a couple other guys, he rolling. But you know, Jarrell Miller needs to he needs to fight somebody. You know, I'm tired of seeing him fight, you know, certain level guys, and it's okay. You know, if you just, that's how you're going to carry yourself, you're going to move up nice and easy, I don't have a problem with it, but don't be running your mouth having an opinion on everybody else. And, you know, you ain't doing shit with your career. You know, you ain't doing shit outstanding. You telling us who you can beat, but you ain't trying to make that fight happen. You know, easily you could have fought Amir Mansour and gained some respect. You could have fought Dominic Brazil and gained some respect. You could have fought, you know, a number of guys. You know, Dylan White, you might would have had to take a loss to go over to the UK, but it's about gaining respect and gaining that traction to get a fight like Deontay Wilder. You know, do you really want Deontay Wilder? Let's be honest. Do you really want to fight Deontay Wilder? I don't think so. You know, he be pump faking. I'm not sure what this guy's real agenda is. Maybe to get his weight down, like he lost some weight, and get back in physical condition, because if he fights the way he did versus Jarrell Washington and Kessie and all these other guys, he going to get iced by Dylan White, Deontay Wilder, or Luis Ortiz if he's, you know, or Alexander Povetkin if he clean. He's going to get iced. He's not on that level yet. But we got 18 fights. He's not supposed to be on that level yet. But don't talk heavy, but you really light, though. You know? We really heavy. But his boxing game ain't that hot. It ain't that hot. It ain't heavy. He real light. And just move up the way you're supposed to move up. You know, get your weight down. And then when you're really ready to fight the big dogs, not just talking and trying to make a name for yourself verbally, step up to the plate, Big Baby. Or Little Baby Miller. We gone.